Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm working on a 2009 Lexus ES350 and I've got a p2127 code. This indicates that the throttle pedal position sensor switch E has low input voltage. And without going into too much detail, I figured I'd just take a couple minutes here, share my findings, and hopefully maybe this can help somebody else out, a tech in the field or somebody who owns one of these cars. So here we go. So like I said, we got a p2127 pedal position sensor switch E circuit low input. And with the key on, engine off, if I go over to throttle position sensor voltage, you can see with my foot off the accelerator, it's at 15.3%. And when I depress it to the floor, it only goes up to 21.6. So that's not going to be acceptable. Let's see what halfway is. There you go, that's halfway, 16%. So it doesn't really change at all until I go down to the floor. And then with the engine running, if I depress the gas pedal, nothing happens. It's very delayed. And then finally it goes up. That's pedal down to the floor. But when you drive this thing, it's basically in limp mode and barely getting out of its own way. You can see the engine light and the traction light is on. And then, of course, he's got a key fob error too. So that's a separate issue. 98,000 miles on this thing. Now the first quick check I did is I came down to the top of the accelerator pedal and I disconnected this by squeezing on the back here. I checked the pins, made sure everything, no corrosion in there or anything like that. And everything looked clean and tight down there. So next quick check, and this kind of applies to all vehicles when you get these pedal position codes, is I went inside my fuse box right here, which you got to take these big plastic covers off to get to that. And I tested all of my fuses by using a test light. You put one side on the ground, and then you can run the test light on each side of the fuse. The little metal tab there, if you go on that tab and that tab, both sides should be red and have power. Checked all my fuses, didn't have any dead fuses. And I also checked all the fuses in the passenger compartment right there. Everything was good. Next thing I did is take a glance at a wiring diagram, and those 5 wires that come from the pedal position sensor, they go directly to the ECM, which is under the hood here. Of course, again, this side had some plastic covers and a cross member going here. But I said, all right, well, at this point, I either got a bad PCM, a bad pedal, or a chafed wire somewhere. So I started checking the harness and looking down in here, and then check this out right here. Got a chafed wire right there. That is a red wire, which one of the wires going to the pedal position sensor is red. So I'm gonna solder and put that one back together, and I bet you that's gonna fix the problem. So let me get that done here, see what we got. And you can see the PCM's located right there. So while I got lucky and had just a real obvious chafe in the wire, you could have a problem right down here or really anywhere in this harness. Cleared the engine light using my scan tool, and everything's back to normal now. You can see the throttle pedal is very responsive and drives good. And looking back at the graph with the key on, engine off, you can see at idle, 15.3%, pedal to the floor, now goes up to 80.8. So those are the numbers you're looking at. If I gradually let off, you can see you have a nice steady sweep there. So nothing wrong with that pedal position sensor. It was just the broken wire there. And that was a nice, easy find. Anyway, so that's what fixed my problem. I hope this could have helped you out a little bit. You might not find a chafed wire in the exact same spot as me. A couple other things. Of course, you could have a bad pedal sensor. Now, the ones in these Toyotas and Lexuses, there's actually bolts that go around them. You can take that cover off and actually inspect the insides. Sometimes the circuit board in there or where the wires go in, they get burned up. I've seen that before. So if you don't find a chafed wire immediately, instead of just throwing a pedal in there, well, you could just buy a pedal and throw that in there too. They're probably like, you know, $150 or something like that. But yeah, this is what I found, and hopefully it helps somebody out. Happy New Year, guys. Time to pick the 3 winners for the Leatherman giveaway. And I'm going to use a random picker tool here on the Gleam site. And then for the can openers, there was only 4 guys that commented they wanted those, so I'll comment back to you. That was Tara Brait, Unwrap a Smile, Lee Thomas, and Sam Q. I'll be sure to contact you guys. But yeah, now to pick the winner on this. There was only 64 total entries and 35 unique users. So if my math is right, giving away 3, you got almost a 1 out of 10 chance of winning. So that's pretty sweet. Kept it real low key for you guys. And yeah, I'm not going to show you the screen here since I don't know if it will show emails or anything, but here we go. Alright, it's thinking, and boom, got 3 winners here. So, Tyler Krieger out of Nebraska, Dylan Kordelsky out of Michigan, and Kyle McCarter out of Illinois. Gonna contact you guys via email and get you one of these Leatherman Wave Pluses sent out to you. So, yeah. I guess I'll say, I'm going to send you guys an email. If I don't hear back within 7 days, I'll give you. Then I'll pick another winner on here. But yeah, that should do it for the giveaway. Appreciate you guys watching my channel and checking them out. I know it's not a huge giveaway, but at least it's something. Give you a chance to win something. If you have a better idea for my next giveaway, because I like doing this. This was cool. I'll do it at least once a year, maybe a few times a year, who knows. But if you have a better idea, comment that down below, and I'll consider it. So strive to try to get something, quality, or support a company that's making products in the USA. The can openers, whatever. I guess everybody's got electric can openers now, but I think they're cool. So yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up. Kept that real quick for you. Again, I appreciate you entering, checking out my channel, and all that kind of stuff. So, until next time, this is Casey Guy 2 here, No Nonsense Know How, and I'll see you next time.